Hello everyone, I'm back again like I never left. I'm back again. This time around is Mr. and Mrs. Ibu. Mr. Ibu. Mr. Ibu and marriage. And this is my area of specialization. Yeah. All right, so I just want one or two people to join me. One or two people, Kalas. One or two people. And then I'll just start the show. I'm going to start the show. I want you to invite a lot of people on this page. Okay? I want you to invite a lot of people on this page to join me this morning on this video. I am not only going to talk on this video, even though I've made something before now. I've have a little bit of show waiting for the wife to speak before I can then talk anything or say anything about Mr. Ibu himself and the wife, okay? And is her name Jasmine? Jasmine, or the lady that claims to be the daughter. All right, that is not Mr. Ibu's biological daughter, but she claimed to be the child of Mr. Ibu. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching me from. This is Tina Bragg page. All right, I usually do things like this on Solution Center with Tina, but I have decided to come on this live video to just have it done here and then probably share it on my other page. So whichever one that I am in, I will always appreciate you all to join me and leave your opinion. This platform, it is just clearly you leaving your opinion below the comment section or in the comment section, where I can also listen to what you have to say. I love to also make this video as short as I can. But if I do it as short as I can, I may not, say a lot of things that married women and married men needs to understand. Now, from my experience in marriage, I do understand that if I'm living with my husband, probably with children, or it's toddler or infant baby, okay, I understand that people will not, these children will never take the secrets outside the house. The only way your secret can be leaked outside the house is by your partner, all right? Either your husband or your wife, okay, can leak the secret outside. So we used to say, where I come from, that it is the rats that is inside the house that we inform those ones outside that there is a fish in this place, all right? Information cannot be leaked if you don't have insider. Now, with the case of marriage and with the things that has been happening around the world, and we see them on social media, I don't want to use a particular person as a topic, but I just want to state it as a matter of fact for those that don't understand or those that think that they are doing themselves good, all right, by taking their partner issues outside the marriage. Okay, now first of all, I want to condemn that act. You need to stop it. If your husband has done something wrong to you and you go out to tell other people, now you forget to tell them when things goes right. You only build to tell people when things are not right in your marriage. You need to stop it, because if anything happened to any one of you in the marriage, they will regard it as your partner is doing all of those things. Everyone, like I say, have issues in the marriage. Everyone has what they are facing in marriage, but it now depends on you if you decide to spread your story outside. I'll pick it up from Mr. Ibu himself, and without no emotional attached to this video. Mr. Ibu, from the voice note I heard, his voice, all right, from the Very Dark Guys platform, because I like to go and watch and listen and then digest that story to understand what this person is trying to say. What has prompted this thing? I ask myself the question, because I am also married. It doesn't matter if I'm married to purple, green, yellow man, or pink person. What matters is what is happening in your marriage. Okay? Now, Mr. Ibu, all right, is married to, was married or had a child outside his marriage. But I think this person is the second person that had a child for him. All right? And in that voice note, I heard him going to the extent of saying that he went to Mbise to marry a woman, and that is what got me in. He went to Mbise to marry a woman, and blah, 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 blah. Mr. Ibu, point of correction, excuse me. You don't come up to give any state in public to say you went to Enugu, you went to Anambra, you went to Akwa Ibom, you went to... We are talking about you, your character. When you married the woman in question, was she behaving like that? What has changed? If you, as Mr. Ibu, okay, respect yourself in that marriage, you will understand that the Mbise women don't mess around. My father is from Mbise. And ever since we lost my mom, I have never seen my dad with any woman. No woman. He doesn't want to be with nobody. Is it because he doesn't have money? The answer is no. It's because he just want to keep that love going. Maybe if he was divorced, he will have second thoughts. I don't know about that. But I know that Mbise women are strong women. They work so hard to make sure that things work for their family. Let me tell you something about Mbise women, in case you don't know. We are very hardworking. We are very supportive when it comes to family. We are very supportive when it comes to husband. We are very supportive when it comes to business. We are very supportive when it comes to children. We don't just walk out of marriage because we want to walk out of marriage. And if anything is wrong in the marriage, you will see the Mbise parents coming in between to make sure that there is peace. Seeing you saying you got married to because you want people to say, ha, Mbise woman, Mr. Ibu, point of correction. That woman cannot just wake up one morning and start misbehaving. Obu Onyara. She can't just wake up in the morning and just don't want you to exist anymore. It is not possible. You see, when you people say things, sometimes I like to be neutral, not to be in any place. But when I see you hammering, coming up, bringing one point that is not valid, that woman that you are talking about now, she is yet to even say anything about you in public, even though she knows the truth. And she knows a lot of things about you. I've never seen her coming up to say things about you. You know, you just want people to see her as someone, even when you are not feeling fine, even when you don't have anything, even when you didn't give her nothing, she's still there in your house. That same house that you people rented. Even though the house is not even good to keep children. I don't understand how people just don't think before they say things. I don't understand how people just sit down and start supporting someone that they don't even know. I don't know the wife, and I don't even know you, Mr. Ibu. But you coming up to say she is Mbise, since I married her from Mbise, what has that got to do with your infidelity lifestyle as well? I also heard from one video where you were confirming, this is all alleged story anyway, that you were even having something to do with your so-called daughter. You accepted in that video. The lady in question was asking you severally if you have ever had anything with the girl. You said once, and now your son is dating the girl. What is going on? In that video, you said, in that audio, you said all of these things. This is not nice to someone that you even claim she's helping you. That when she comes, you will eat. When you do this, you will do that. Now, listen, I've passed my blame to you, and that is it. Nobody knows what you have done to this lady in the marriage. Before you see any woman misbehave, I'm not saying all women, some women, they would have gotten it to this point. And some of these women, some of these men you see, some of them even have affairs with their maid, with their nanny. Some of them have affairs with their nanny, with their maid. And they come out to present themselves like a saint. If their wife wants to say anything, they shut you up and threaten you and tell you things that, if you say this, I'm going to say this outside. You are doing all of these things, and this thing is going around social media. If anything happens to you tomorrow, God forbid, every blame will be on this woman. You have never come out one day to say, this woman is not who I think she is. You always, and you always think, I don't know where that thinking is coming from, that this woman is all after you, even when you don't have anything. Yes, Mr. Ibu is a brand name. Thank you. Mr. Ibu is a brand name. Yeah, we know that. But she didn't even know, like, that name was not, like, registered in many people's brain before you met this woman. So both of you basically build that brand together. As a wife, she has been with you for good 16 years. 16 years. Will be my for marriage. Even right now that you need someone, she's still there. Why is money bringing issues? Now, I'm going to talk about Mr. Ibu's wife from the other side, or the other hand. You have to be careful with the things you discuss with people. Like what she's discussing, I have discussed that in the past to say, I don't like the way my tummy is looking. I want to, do some lipro to get this thing out, and I don't want to trash it. I want to put it in my bum to do the BBL things. I wish to. This is a wish. It doesn't mean I want to do it. It simply means I wish I can, get my body shape back, because before the marriage, I was looking very slim. Everyone knows me. The people that knows me knows I'm a very tiny person. I'm not a big person. I'm a very slim person. So, probably those are the things that is disturbing her. What is wrong in saying things like that? Even if she has said things like that. What is wrong in saying things like that? There is nothing wrong in saying things like that in the past, before you fell sick. So, excuse me. Who is this lady that is coming between both of you to authorize what happens in the marriage? And before I move to the lady, I want to analyze the wife as well. You have to respect yourself and behave like a wife. The English says don't misbehave. And they don't marry because they don't marry because you're rich. They don't marry you because you're rich. They marry you, and if you see a lot of them, grow with you without nothing. The Imo State women, as a matter of fact, generally some of them, 85% of them, marry you because they love you. And some of them, they are ready to date you for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 15 years. If this woman was not a good woman, she will not stay up to 16 years, still counting. This is what is wrong with men. I was saying it on my solution center with Tina today. Some of them love women that fakes it. Some of them love women that tells them lie. Some of them love women that tells them what is not. Some of them love women that live a fake life. This thing is very simple. If you don't want your wife to control your accounts, you can also control it from your bed. Or you can tell the doctor, you can talk to the doctor. You're in the hospital, so you're safe. You can as well fix in a camera in your ward where, the hospital will be seeing you 24 hours. You can bring suggestion if you don't trust your wife. But what happened? What has come between both of you that trust just disappear, just disappear in a twinkle of an eye? What has happened? If there is no love anymore, then the woman needs to move on. Because in a place or in a relationship or marriage where there is no trust, what are you doing there? It's just like you're forcing yourself to stay. And I understand the woman because she has got children. According to her, she has 4 children, but she lost 1. And this is who MB says are. They, even if you don't have anything, they still stay there. When you have, they stay. When you don't have, they stay. They believe that things will still get better. And they are very good in trading. Trading, they love to trade. If you go to Owerri, you will understand that most of them are traders. Some of them work in the office, while some do other business. Now, your so-called daughter don't understand what marriage is. Yes, I'm saying that. I don't care if she's married before. If she's married before and the marriage flopped, what happened? Why can't she fix her own marriage? What happened to her? There is limits to how you can get involved in people's life, especially marriage. There is limits to what you can get involved in people's life. If you try your best and it's not working, you back off. If you don't love this woman, you will not pregnant her 4 times. If you don't trust the woman, you will not pregnant her 4 good times. She has children for you. And someone that don't even know when you started with this woman, she came from nowhere to support you. Am I upset with that? The answer is no. Probably you are also that you need support. And you can make friends with anyone. It doesn't matter whether the person is black, a male or a female. But getting involved in your marriage is where I put a stop to that. Because I am a married woman. And I will never accept quarter of what that woman has gone through. Your wife. She truly loves you. If she messes around with your money, people will make jest of her at the end of the day that you can't even control 100 million. You cannot take care of your husband. You cannot take care of the home. It's not about family now. Won't she remember her family? From where I come from, we do remember family as well. But she needs to settle everything about the husband. If you don't trust your wife, then your wife don't trust you. It's very simple. Have you caught her with a man before that made you to lose mind, that made you to, lose that trust? What is your point? Make it valid. On the video, voice note I heard, you accepted that you cheated on your wife. She should be running away from you as a husband. She should quit that marriage, but she never did. She kept it going, believing that one day the marriage will work. And you on the other side, you want Jasmine. Jasmine. You accept on the video, on the voice notes, when someone was interviewing you, maybe unknowingly to you, the person was recording you. On that voice note, it was clearly stated that you have slept with the lady once. The same lady that is claiming to be here and here and here. And that is what your wife must have heard that made her to start misbehaving, that you then don't trust her. Instead of you to call your wife, sit her down and ask her why her character is like this. When people see people on social media, or when they bring people to solicit for money, you just see people who start falling. No. Let's look at it in another angle, or from another angle. A man that has lived with a wife for 16 years suddenly decide not to love the wife again and want to start trusting a stranger that claim you don't live with them. You claim that Mr. Ibu told you. Now your voice note is out. Your voice note about you and Mr. Ibu is out. This is what the woman has been avoiding to throw outside because she sees you like a young girl. She doesn't want to spoil your reputation. But no, you people like to drag things in Africa. You drag it until everything will come up on social media and then people will see you for who you are. You don't know what they call, all right, I know, because in every action, there is opposite and equal reaction. There must be something that you, Mr. Ibu, have done to your wife. Probably she has decided not to forgive you, but just stay in the marriage and watch. So the guilty is disturbing you. I don't care if you're in the hospital. The truth must be told. And you see a lot of women going there to, how many women, for crying out loud, can accept a stranger to come and control the account, the properties of your husband? If you can accept it, let me see you. This Mr. Ibu wife, some of them are not even married. They don't know what marriage is. When a woman does not have income, based on husband telling her not to go and work, to stay at home and take care of the children while he goes to work. What can you do? Even when you try to hide and start doing business, your husband will tell you, if you get into trouble, I'm not going to come. Do you know what that is? Now, the woman has nothing to fall back on. They still have to eat. People need to question Mr. Ibu's character, doing when he was in the marriage. Or the marriage, I don't know if it's in the marriage or outside the marriage. Look at Mr. Ibu's voice notes. Everything is flying. If anyone wants to support Mr. Ibu because of the character, now maybe. But I just pray they continue to support him because it is in his condition now, he just needs to be happy. They said, the evil that men do, live with them, not after them anymore. Live with them. Why can't we make it better? You know yourself within you that you have also hurt that woman in one way or the other. That was why the woman, stood her ground to say what? But we never heard that she committed adultery. We never heard that she has a boyfriend. Those has never happened. We don't see such. Mr. Ibu is a great man. He makes people laugh. He's an author, he's also a comedian. He's a very popular person. But seeing the stories and listening to the voice notes is funny. Even the very dark man said he still has a lot of voice notes about I'm coming to the very dark man. I'm analyzing based on the voice notes that has been released all over the places and all the whole bloggers. I don't want to play the voice notes here. And all the bloggers are just, sharing the voice notes and making it go viral. Both Mr. Ibu's voice notes and the Jasmine, the so-called daughter, I want to be daughter of Mr. Ibu. Jasmine, you're a young lady. And one day you will definitely get married, inshallah, by the grace of God. You start having children. Do you want your children to see you on social media for something that has no meaning? You have tried your best for the family. You can continue to speak to him on the phone and give him hope. And then go about your days, your daily activities. Rather than taking possession of a woman that have lived with your husband for 16 years. Jasmine, I don't even know her name. You cannot take quarter of what that woman has taken from. I don't care what Mr. Ibu, the same way Mr. Ibu is talking about the wife, is the same way, yes, Mr. Ibu is talking about you. That is it. That is what they call gossip. Gossip goes two ways. When someone comes to gossip their husband to you, they will definitely, whatever you say there, will be used against you as well. And that is why you keep calm, listen to the topic, and listen very clearly to what the two people has to say. And when this person is saying things to you and you confirm from the other wife, what you need to do is to ask who, what, where, and why. Find it out of what the two people have told you and not the third party. I have never seen a statement clearly stating that this woman has done adultery in the marriage. All I see is she wants money, she wants money, she wants this, she wants this, even in the past. She needs support. Look at where she's living. She still lives there up to now. And the family of the lady has been supporting her. There is nothing bad if they support her as well. People will come up to say, okay, for the Mr. Ibu children, let's also support Mr. Ibu children because they need support. The father, who happens to be Mr. Ibu, is in the hospital and cannot fund the children at the moment. There is nothing bad in saying that. I will support my sister if she's in this kind of condition. And we must understand that we all have sisters and we have brothers. And that doesn't mean that the wife have right to take advantage of Mr. Ibu's incomes right now. Whatever she needs, she should be careful when she ask for those money. But she claimed that she never asked for a dime. The only money that came into her account was 1 million that Mr. Ibu asked to be sent into her account with proof. There was no proof of having a VDBM liposuction. There was no proof. We need the voice note of that. And if she has done that, we need the date. She said that because she clearly said this is long time ago when she was having conversation with I wanna be Mr. Ibu daughter. I mean, we need to understand the lengths that we can go as a human being in people's life. When people tell you to step down, you take a cheap pill and just get down and step down like the way they tell you. I am a married woman. I will not allow my husband's family to control the marriage. No way. So if I don't allow my husband's family to control my marriage, why do you think I will tell somebody else or control somebody else's marriage? Even with evidence, I will not control your marriage. You should control your marriage and know the next thing to do. Let me move quickly to, because I don't want to waste time. My kids will be back soon and I need to go offline. Let me quickly move to Jasmine, who, they claim is alleged, sorry. I really don't want to believe that story. When I read it, I said, no, I don't think this is possible. That she is now having an affair with Mr. Ibu's son, first son. I don't understand. Like, that story is not adding up. The story is not adding up. No. I don't understand that story. It doesn't look like it's adding up at all. It's not adding up. How can you come up to say that now she's having an affair? And Very Dark Man, according to what he said that they are doing that because of 1, 2, 3, 4, which I don't want to say on social media because there are things that we don't say. I see Very Dark Man like a very young boy that needs to grow up, No matter how they try to tempt you, there are things that you need to keep out of social media. You don't say it. Remember, your handle is big and people watch you. You don't even know who watches you, who follows you. So there are things that you don't say, or you just say it in a way that, people will not understand very much. They are doing that because they have purpose. They were married because they have purpose. Well, whatever it is, if she wants to marry Mr. Ibu's son, I don't know if it's okay, because according to the voice notes, it looks like she already have an affair with the father and she wants to have an affair, and that got Mr. Ibu upset. He got Mr. Ibu upset. What am I trying to establish here this morning? Jasmine needs to stop at this point and stop blackmailing or slandering this woman's name. And this woman herself needs to run away from the I wanna be daughter of Mr. Ibu. She needs to run far away from her. Running far away from this woman doesn't mean that you cannot, have physical chat with her. And you have to be careful when you're having any chat with her. Have my husband eaten? Because she stays here until I arrive, but I want to know what. Or you go straight to the doctor. You have no business. You just ignore her totally, like the way you've been ignoring her, rather than you people bringing. Yeah, I don't know how old Jasmine is. The lady in question. Any little thing you send to people to slander people, and your name is tagging all along. It looks like you want to be popular. You're chasing clout. What is your business in someone's marriage? Will you accept somebody to do the same to you? People like you will not even allow your mother-in-law to step on the door after marriage. People like you will not allow even your husband's friend to step on your door when you're married. So why are you doing the same thing? Is it because you've not lived with a man to see what lengths that they can go to? Some of them, not all of them. Some are very beautiful, good, has conscience and things like that. Why do you want to do all of these things to a woman? You want to block her from not receiving, money to take care of the husband. You want to block everything. It's not your business. How they will cope is not your business. You can correct that woman with love and tell her mom or whatever you want to call her, auntie, there are things that your husband told me, and I'm saying it in front of him because he told me. This is what he said. And then see his reaction. Maybe he's going to deny it to say, when did I tell you that? Stop, stop, stop. You see, by the time you challenge Mr. Ibu 1, 2, 3 times, he's going to stop totally. He will not tell you anything about the wife or form things about the wife just to win your heart or just to keep you as a side chick or whatever he wants to keep you as. If, for instance, Mr. Ibu children are all adults, there are things that Mr. Ibu will not do as a father in the public eyes. But because the kids are still very young, does it mean that they also cannot talk to their daddy? So if they want to talk to their daddy, they have to come through one auntie, one stranger, before they can speak to their auntie. Before they can speak to their daddy. That is not right, Jasmine. You have to step back. Take a deep breath and go. Just leave the family alone. I don't believe all the story. You're just making up the story probably because you also need money. You have intention towards the cash as well. Why is it about money, money, money all the time? And you are featuring into all of these things all the time. Your name has been, has been along. People need to talk to you. The bloggers need to stand up to this person called Jasmine, or I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter. My marriage, you will just come and say, my husband is telling you things. You will never visit my house. And I don't want to see you and my husband. Yes, because he is my husband. I don't want to ever see you with my husband. I blame Mr. Ibu for this. I don't really blame the I wanna be daughter. I don't blame the I wanna be daughter or even the son. I blame Mr. Ibu because there is no boundary. How can a stranger come to your house and start controlling your marriage? Not only your marriage, your property. Not only your property, your bank account. Very soon, she's gonna come and say she wants to take the children. I don't understand. Make it make sense. Again, let's move to Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is someone that, people love him, but there are things that he do that I really disagree with him. First of all, you need to work on your temper. Very Dark Man. When people send information to you via your messenger, digest it. Think about it. Ask questions. Sometimes ignore it, like you don't see it. You said something from your own side. You said, oh, because the woman in question, you were the one that went to you did that when like 4 or 5 bloggers have asked for donation and things like that. Before you came out. We saw when you came out to solicit for money for Mr. Ibu. And when you came out, will I say you've done well? You have done well because a lot of people refuse to come out from their platform. I don't have a big platform. So what you've done there is good. Now, are you supposed to come up to say, okay, if you don't do this, you like to control. Like I said, I've already, analyzed who you are, Very Dark Man. You like to control people. You are too young. You said you are 29 years or 27. You are too young to be doing that. Controlling people, telling them, if you don't do this, give me back my money. If you don't do this, don't do that. If I help you, Very Dark Man, if I help you, I move on. I don't have to help you and start telling you or forcing you to do what you're not supposed to do. Or giving you command because I helped you. No, I help you and I move on. I can even tell you, please don't tell anyone. There is no need. Even don't tell me thank you. Just go. And you are saying, if that's the woman, she's not your age mate. That Mr. Ibu wife is not your mate at all. Sometimes we just do things on social media and cross our boundary. Where is the respect? She came to you. She's trying to explain herself to you. You will listen to her own side of story as well. You just want to believe what Jasmine is telling you. Go and listen to the voice note that is also flying, because the more you're releasing voice note, the more I don't know who is releasing the voice note and what angle they are releasing the voice note from. It's coming out from about the lady, the I wanna be daughter of Mr. Ibu. Why? And you are saying that you have right. You have no right. If you help somebody, you move on. Very Dark Man. Very Dark Black Man. That's his name. His platform name. You move on. And don't sit on the help to say, If he doesn't do this, because you came to your platform, he has to return all the money that came from your platform. Do you even know those people that are on your platform? Do you know them? The people that are making you maybe 500 viewers or 500 followers or 1 million followers, do you know all of them? You don't know them. Part of them are even from Imbise or Imo State or Owerri. So they will leave their own sister to come and support a very dark, because you are speaking on social media. I don't understand how you think sometimes, or how you do things. Very dark man. This is not nice. You have contributed and they came back to give you information about what is going on. And you visited the hospital by yourself on your own. No one forced you. No one invited you. You visited the hospital because you want to visit. You visited because you have conscience. Because you have feelings, I mean to say. That was why. Now it's looking like you have intention visiting the hospital. That woman will never insult you if you don't respect yourself. How will it even be if someone comes to your house and get involved in something that is not their business? Because you give me something, so you have to be involved. I don't understand. That's why when people come to solicit money from you, you have to know the person, because tomorrow they will use it against you. And this is the reason why a lot of people don't care to come to any platform to beg for anything. Because they will definitely want to use it against them. Some people just like to stay, and if anything happens, that's it. They don't care. Look at what you're saying. I watched your video this morning. I would have loved to play your video here, but I don't want to play it. You are saying, okay, if the woman say a word, why won't she say a word? When people are saying things that is not true, she has to speak up. This is what happened to Wumi, Mohbad's wife. She refused to speak up. That is why people think everything that they are saying against her is true. But Mrs. Ibu, she's from him, she will speak up just like every other human being to say that is not true. I never asked my husband for money for car or money for iPhone 15. It's all made up. What will I do with phone? The woman was explaining. What you should have done is call the woman on the phone and have good conversation with her. And you can even advise the woman to say, calm down, everything will be okay. You don't even know the state of the woman. Someone that the husband used to be up here and he's here. The woman might even be depressed and stressed. And you want somebody else to control the man's account. And you are saying the account will not be released. This is what happens when you don't have boundaries. You don't set boundaries in marriage. This is what happened. This is what happened when you don't set boundaries. You allow everyday Harris to come in your marriage to control your marriage. Who is very dark man is just a normal human being on social media. How can people just come out and start controlling your marriage? I have told very dark man, go and get married. Go and look for a beautiful girl and keep in your house for 2 years. After 2 years, come back and tell us stories. Let's see how you can cope and how the woman can also cope, including children. No, you coming on social media, getting involved in marriage. You should never get involved in marriage. Very dark man. Because you've not tested it before. You don't know what it is. You don't have child yet. So you don't know what that woman is facing with children. And no source of income from anywhere. All you do is to come on social media to talk ill. And you're even dragging the woman. That is not enough. You started bringing out, I thought you have evidence like you claim. You started bringing out message between you and the brother of the wife. What is the problem with you, very dark man? What is your problem? I have evidence here. I have evidence. That is why when things happen, stay calm and read body languages. And read body language of both of them. And, listen to them attentively. You will know who is lying and who is telling you the truth. Immediately, very dark man said, let me play this video now. Let me play this video now. There's one video he paused and started again and repaused. And come on. People are watching you, very dark man. Face the cream sellers and whoever that you want to face. Leave married people alone. Leave married issue. You are not married. When you are married, you can come up with your own idea. You are not married. You don't know what marriage is. You don't know what people are facing in marriage. Both men and women are facing in marriage. You've not tasted it. This marriage is not come by and go. Pay money and go. That is not what marriage is. In case you don't know. Everlasting, forever. For better, for worse. That is what marriage is. For better, for worse. Marriage no be my man, no be play. It is not easy for both both partners. The same way it's not easy for Mr. Ibu, is the same way it's not easy for the wife. Do you think the wife is happy that the husband doesn't have any leg anymore? If the woman leave now, everyone on social media, in Africa, everyone in Nigeria, will come on to say, she left the man because the man is not built handsome anymore. Because the man doesn't have leg anymore. Because the same you people will come and say that. And that is why the woman stick there and say, I will stay with you forever. Because it's for better for us. Very dark when you have no idea of what marriage is. This is not when you come and, have contact with a woman and pay the woman to go. It is not marriage. That is not marriage. This is not where a lady will come and spend 2-3 days with you and then the woman will go. It is not called marriage. That is not marriage. Marriage is both of you will continue to live together. Until. So you have no idea. You should never get involved when it comes to marriage. If like somebody like very dark man comes to maybe my family, talk about someone that I know, I will challenge in fact, I will not do anything on this page anymore. I will go and open another new page. It's only very dark man story. I will be antagonizing him. Because he should never talk about it. It's not easy. In a relationship, you can walk away. But in marriage, it's difficult, especially when children are involved. It takes courage. You have to build that courage in you before you can walk away, even when violence is involved. To walk away just like that, it's very, very difficult. It's not easy. And when you move, you've moved. It's very simple. Once you take that bold step to say, I'm leaving today, it's over. And you can take that step. Class. That's it. And not when you say, sometimes you will say it, but to move is difficult. The moment you see the children, or you see your children saying, Mommy, Daddy, how are you? And they are back to, your children will want to make you relax again. But that relaxation can cause maybe positive or negative for you. What am I saying? We should learn to or make peace. What I expect very dark man to do is, okay, this is what I heard. I don't know how true it is. Or possibly tell the lady that gave you those information to give you the number of the wife. You were the one that spread the news. What you should have done is get the wife number and have a good chat with her to say, Madam, I don't want this issue on social media. You understand? That is why I called you. I can bring it on my platform. My platform is very big. I have 300 million people following me, 500 million following me. But I have decided to call you so I can hear your own side of story. And after speaking to the woman, I will tell her, please hold on there. I will call what's the name of that lady? I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter on the phone. I will put her on the phone to listen to the both side of the story. And tell the lady in question that you are on the phone right now with Mr. Ibu's wife. Speak, she is listening to you, and I am listening to you. I want to get the story right, to know what to put out there. Because I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter. Listen to me. Everything you're saying here is recording. And everything that you have told me is recording. You bring peace. Don't you know how to bring peace? Very dark man. While you are listening to Mr. Ibu's daughter, I want to be daughter, you will also listen to the wife and tell her, tell me everything. Not just because he's sick now. Tell me I want to hear everything from beginning. Has Mr. Ibu ever cheated on you before? Where is the story from? Let Jasmine, or I want to be daughter of Mr. Ibu as well, get the information right. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? But listening to one side of story, The lady is sending you voice notes. This is what she's doing. Trying to divide the marriage of Mr. Ibu. If she leave Mr. Ibu today, who is going to take care of Mr. Ibu? And where is Mr. Ibu's family? Where is Mr. Ibu family? Don't he have a family? And you as a middle person, you can contact the woman and say, "This, I don't want to put this outside, because if I put it outside, I know that bloggers will pick this information. Mr. Ibu, wife, thank you for staying on the phone. Then I want to be daughter, thank you for calling me. Let's hear the other side of the story." And I will play the voice note for the wife to hear the voice note of herself. Then from there, you will be able to catch and get information, and then work and tell to both of them. If the woman will tell you that that one that claimed to be Mr. Ibu's daughter is also having an affair with Mr. Ibu, then let's see if she will tell you. If she tells you, you ask the lady, "Do you think you have an affair?" Because I know you will definitely deny it. Why can't you step down from their marriage? You cannot come to my marriage and tell me you want to get involved. You are my husband's brother. You are my husband. I could just come out for the marriage. I'm not going to even lie down. What is concern with anybody? Let my husband go and marry your brother now. But this woman don't want to leave now, because number one, it's even too late for her to leave. Right now, Mr. Ibu needs her. No matter what Mr. Ibu is feeling right now, everything will fade off. She said, according to what she wrote in that statement, Very Dark Man, she stated that she heard a story of Jasmine, I don't even know her name, wants to, relocate to United Kingdom. She heard the story allegedly, and she doesn't want to confront the lady. She requested for the husband's account details. She wants everything, transparent. She wants to see all the information about the account, to know if she herself has withdrawn money from that account. That is all she said. What is difficult in what she has said? She has not said anything wrong to you, Very Dark Man. What you would have said is, "Okay, ma, you know what I want you to do now? You are the wife of Mr. Ibu. You people are treating the woman as if she's a stranger to the man. 16 years marriage. Okay, I've heard you, ma. If that woman happened to be your mother, Very Dark Man, is this how you're going to judge the issues? Is this how you're going to, take a side? Won't you confirm why this lady is asking that the money should not, she should not see the transparency of the account, or get information about the account, or know what is going on with her husband's account? Social media. All of them need grace, were wife. Were wife, no, they take nonsense. The way I'm sitting down now, Very Dark Man, we want to drag me. I will not even face Very Dark Man. Let me tell you people the truth. I will not. I know who I will pull. If Very Dark Man pull me, I know who I will pull in his family. Because nobody will be happy. She only said, "I want statement of the accounts. I want to see." She didn't say, "I want money." I want to see statement of my husband's account. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. All you need to do is to say, "Madam, calm down. This is not the right time to ask for statement of account. What did you hear?" And she will gladly tell you what she heard. And then you need to work with the information of what the woman said to you to confront the other person to say, "I'm going to ask her. I will be asking her." That is the truth. Then when she said no, she's gossiping. That is gossip. So it's very invalid. You came up to say you don't want her to come and speak on social media. She should not make any interview, grant any interview, or say anything. Who are you, Very Dark Man, to tell that woman such thing? And people are on your page commenting. What true are you even saying? I don't understand. In someone's marriage, you don't whine. Who are you, 29 years old boy, controlling a woman that has been in marriage for 16 years? A woman that has been in marriage for 16 years, you are coming to tell the woman not to, where to, why to, when to talk, is to, ask to. So you are wearing. Do you know where they started from? Even though Mr. Ibu is there saying things that he's not supposed to say. People need to stand up to Mr. Ibu and tell him, stop. Stop doing this. Where is his family? Don't he have family? Where is Mr. Ibu family? He has family. He has uncles. He has relatives. Where are they? They should get involved rather than strangers getting involved. When I see things on social media, I just ask question. What is all this kind of information? The next thing, Very Dark Man, is Very Dark Man, your page is monetized. Very Dark Man, your page is monetized. Facebook pay Very Dark Man money because that page has got ad. In-stream ad on that page. So any little information, he brings it on social media to make money on his platform. And claim that he doesn't need any money, he doesn't do this. Facebook pays you money. So you feel like you can bring anybody's story and hammer on them and tell them what to do and not to speak on social media. You must be joking. People need to stand up on you. That woman, you be say woman. If you allow one kind of young boy, we don't know where Papa they come say won't tell you word. I don't go believe say him be say woman. Be say woman they carry last. If I hear say you sit down one kind of boy, they don't say don't go account, don't touch account, don't do account. And then go help you carry your husband. And Mr. Ibu, no stay one place and make things right between you and your wife and your children. Between you, your wife, and your children. People just come out to support things. People come out to make up things, and people will believe. Yeah, why? Why? You don't ask question? Why do woman need money? Why will she? Will she eat sand? She has got 3 children. They need to pay school fees. She has no one that is supporting her. Yes, she can argue that the time that she asks for the money is wrong time. But the children still need to eat. Are you better than her? When you are in the marriage, you are doing adulteries. You are committing different adulteries. You are there saying things like this. Mr. Ibu has a grown-up son. Unfortunately, the story has turned around to say oh God, it's difficult for me to say that the lady in question, I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter, so she's married to the Mr. Ibu's son. Please keep your story inside your house and stop bringing it on social media. Everybody has got 1 or 2 things going up here with them. Why do you want to bring your story on social media? So people, are we supposed to contribute for Mr. Ibu, or we are supposed to sympathize with him or help him fix his marriage? If Mr. Ibu at that age cannot fix his marriage, then he needs to be questioned. I will leave this issue now and I will not go further. If Mr. Ibu continue to involve, I married her from Mbise, I married her from Owerri, I married her, then I will have no choice than to come and drag Mr. Ibu very well here on this platform. I don't like to do this, but when you start bringing one country, one state to it, then you have me in. What has the woman done to you? Since you are okay, you can speak. Speak from your bed, sick bed. Let's hear you. What has she done to you? What are you putting there, court? What are you putting there? You're just hallucinating. Insinuating. I don't even know. You just imagine. You just imagine that, or maybe you're feeling. I don't even know how to put that grammar. Assuming or suspecting. I don't want to remember Odumneje. That's Odumneje. What got me is when I started listening to Mr. Ibu's interviews and things like that. You know, I got tired. And Jasmine, or what's her name? I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter. We record Mr. Ibu audio and send to Very Dark Man. That's Very Dark Man. We then play it. Now I want to make money on his platform. What do you concern Very Dark Man with your marriage family issue? He's not that one. That one is not ready to settle your marriage for you. Very Dark Man is making money on his platform. So once he brings any story, he's going to help you analyze it, and people will say, yes, Very Dark Man is saying the truth. Which truth? He's helping you. He said he has a lot of voice notes. So definitely, he's still coming back to play the rest of the voice notes to make money on social media. So when you're watching Very Dark Man's video now, you will see that it has ad. That ad is bringing money on his page. Let me tell you all that you don't know what you're doing or saying. So he needs a lot of viewers on his page to keep the page going. These people don't understand the story. So he said he has another voice note. So he's coming back. Very Dark Man is coming back to play the rest of the voice notes. And after he's done with the I Wanna Be daughter, he's going to pick the voice note of the wife or whoever that released the other voice note and place it on his page. The next thing he will tell you, or you're listening to this video now, or you're listening to this audio. You will listen. After listening to the audio, he will then maybe speak like 3 minutes on the stuff, and then that's it. Before you finish watching that video, you will see ad coming in on his page. That is money. As you're watching that ad, he's making money. That is how, what is his name? Very Dark Man is making money right now. I don't care if he's going to somebody's account. Although Nigeria is not monetized, but somebody did monetize that page for him. Maybe that person is the one managing the page. But the page has got what they call adverts. That thing that you're watching on his page is called adverts. And he's making money from it, but there's nothing even bad. Because in the first instance, you brought your marriage or whatever marriage, or the I Wanna Be Mr. Ibu daughter, brought the marriage on social media. So he saw the opportunity to say, okay, this is one thing I can use to make money on my page. So let's go. I told Mr. Ibu's wife not to say a word. Why would she defend herself? This is social media. It will never go. How many years' time? It will surface again. It will resurface. And if anything happens to Mr. Ibu, they will start bringing those voice notes that you have released today, Very Dark Man, to use it against her. If they settle their rift, they will never bring it on social media to tell you, thank you for getting involved. We have settled the issue. We are together again. We love each other. We do this, we do that. They will not tell you that. Husband and wife always speak when they have problems. But once they settle it, they don't tell no one. This is where they are making mistake from. The moment you settle it, you have to bring it on the same social media to tell people that we have settled the issues. Thank you all for supporting us or, getting involved in the marriage in the first place. We appreciate you. Once you get involved in that marriage, make sure you come back to tell those people that are involved, okay, that the marriage is settled, so that if anything happens to any one of you, nobody will use it against any one of them. We have a lot of in-laws on social media. They will come there and start commenting, start leaving comments. Some of them have problem in their marriage. Some of them have problem in their marriage. They will come and contribute as well. Some of them are depressed. So social media is also, keep helping them. But that doesn't mean that when you see things that is not right or is happening to you presently, you will support the opposite side and not be neutral. You see the way I gave it to Mr. Ibu, I don't care. I gave it to the wife. She also needs to be patient and calm for now until the husband is okay. If she goes to the embassy right now, what they will ask is, who is your wife? They will not ask, where is your I Wanna Be daughter? No. Where is your wife? If you have to travel, then your wife has to be with you. Then if your wife consents to say, I don't want to travel because of the children, so I just want him and this I Wanna Be daughter to travel, that is fine. So if they leave you between Jasmine and the wife, you choose your Jasmine. What is she doing to you that your wife cannot do? If your wife make one mistake, it's a problem. But if you as a man make 15 mistakes, it's not a problem because you're a man. That's not nice, please, Mr. Ibu. I'm speaking based on your marriage, not based on, everyone. I speak based on what I see on social media and what your voice note is there. The voice note that, what is his name? Very Dark Man released, your voice note is there. Your voice is there. Clearly it's there. The other one they released on social media as well, your voice note is there. Your voice is there, clearly there. Where you claim that you have something to do with the lady. The way you are coming, that is what is good for the Jasmine girl. Jasmine. That is good for her. She just put the family on her head like saying that papa be Mr. Ibu. What it concern you? Talk little and leave them. Make them carry the wahala they go. Because you at the same time you need your own husband and start having kids. What it concern a girl to? Well, if you like me, I ain't go marry him. If you don't want me to tell the woman, let him go and divorce the woman if he doesn't want the woman anymore. Rather than you coming in between them. Now everybody is seeing you like, what is your business? Your name keep ringing all the time. Both on TikTok, you seize the man. Sometimes the man will sleep with you. We stay in your house, sorry. We live with you. Sometimes he will go home. That man has children, for crying out loud. He has children to take care of. It's his responsibility to take care of his children. Yeah. And you just keep the man and start using the man on Facebook, on TikTok to start, having these shows on things and like, you don't need it, Jasmine. You need to move on, and you've tried your best. Have you tried your best? I will sincerely tell you, you have done very well. You've done very well for that family. It's time for you to move on, so that small Igbe no go kukuma spoil your nyash for you. Allow them to stay with their family. Anyhow, Mr. Ibu and the family, I'll give him time. Tell him you need to settle things with your wife. Even though the voice note that, what is his name, Very Dark Man released, you never said anything about the wife, to be frank with you. But just let them be. Let them go with their problem. And face yours. If you have to travel, travel. Leave him. Continue to encourage him and tell him that that is marriage. You have to also support your wife. Or call both of them and put peace. If you can. If you know that he listens to you, there is nothing wrong if he listens to you, but you yourself, in the other angle, try to put peace between them, because you will not live with Mr. Ibu forever. If they discharge him now, the wife will be the one taking care of him. And not you. Because you are still young, you need to move on, you need to, go around. Papa mabia, Papa wo, Papa gibonye, Papa we don't say don't knock you before. Just try and just be neutral and just leave Mr. Ibu and don't even ask him. I heard my voice note was flying everywhere. I heard people were interviewing. Just leave him. Let him face his wife and settle things. He has got family. Let the family get involved. Both family of Mr. Ibu and the wife's family can come together and settle these issues. And the issue will just go like that on social media. And the brother of Mr. Ibu needs to take a deep breath and go step back. I know it's your sister and you don't want anything to happen. You're trying to protect her as well. Well done. But make peace. Try to see how you can make peace between them and make things happen. The only thing is, she also needs a car. Yes, she needs a car. The answer is yes, because when they discharge the man, what would they be using to go to the hospital? But the timing is wrong. She needs a car. She needs those things. They need to live in a very good place. But the timing she requested for that was absolutely wrong timing. If you ask me, she shouldn't have asked now. Okay? She should have waited, and Mr. Ibu himself will want a car. Because she cannot carry the man alone. And she will still need the brother that will be supporting. Who? Very Dark Man. Now you want to make a contact for social media, don't go to concern her. Who will go there and start helping her? The guy, and because at the end of the day, Jasmine and the son may even want to travel. They have to live their life. That is the truth. She will be the one to carry her bege, her wahala. Nobody will help. She will be the one, and she has no a grown-up child yet. So she will need a car, but she shouldn't have asked, if ever. But she disagreed, and she came up to say, she declined that. What happened? Why can't Very Dark Man trust her, believe her, and see how he can settle the whole thing? If they bring that kind of issue to me, I will definitely settle them and see how I can put peace in between all of them. That includes the I wanna be daughter as well. That is what matters, making peace and making sure that that marriage, is there. Or that marriage come back again, or renew the marriage if possible. Let me use that word. Before we move to the family of Mr. Ibu, to tell them that everything is okay. We've not even heard from the family of Mr. Ibu. Only the I wanna be daughter releasing voice notes, saying things when they were in the hospital. How the woman herself need to take. I know she's done. She need help. It's not easy when you see your husband going down, going down, going down. It's not easy. Mentally, you will be disturbed because you will be confused. You don't know what to do. And so, on this note, I would like to, plead both Mr. Ibu, the wife, everyone involved, to calm down and calm the tension down. There is no need for you to bring these things on social media, because if you release one voice note, you don't know what the wife has. You don't know what the friends of the wife also, like that. Somebody else can bring audio out. So we need to stay calm and stay cool and understand that, this is just a pressure that needs to go. Everyone cannot handle stress. We are only few people on earth that can handle stress. And so, we must understand that as a human being, blood flows in our vein. Whatever you don't want people to know, don't step out of your matrimonial home to tell them. And if you must do, remember to go back and say, the issue is now settled. Don't forget. That is very important. Jasmine, you've tried your best, step down. Let them be. Don't even go to the hospital. On the phone is better. Daddy, come, stop that thing, I beg. Stop it. Somebody is doing that to your daddy. You will not like it now. To your biological father, you will not like it. And you didn't stop there. You recorded a man in his vulnerable state, In his vulnerable state, you recorded him to send to Very Dark Man to play on his platform. That is not nice. You recorded his audio between your conversation between you and him to play on Very Dark Man's platform so that you do what? If somebody do the same to your father, you will not like it. So why are you doing the same to Mr. Ibu? He's just lying down there. Maybe he's just talking. He doesn't even know. If you ask him, he will tell you, when did I say that? He will hear his voice and he will tell you, when did I say that? That is to show that he also is not stable. The wife will be on the other side, try to defend herself because she doesn't want her name to be on social media. She needs to speak up. And as her name is a woman, she must speak up. That's it. So you don't want her to say anything. She should just keep quiet, like the way Wumi is keeping quiet, and all of you just believe all the story on internet. All the story. No one say, no, I don't think she can do this. So I don't think. That is the only thing that comes on social media. I try to make research. I don't even make research. I know the truth when you put it out. Look at the voice note, Daddy. Who is your daddy? Go and calm down. And allow the family to breathe. On this note, I would like to stop here and thank you all for joining me. I will read the comments and I will go through the comment section and maybe leave my own opinion. So on this note, my opinion, if you ask me on this issue, is Jasmine, I want to be Mr. Ibu's daughter, okay? Very Dark Man, Mr. Ibu's wife, brother, and the Mr. Ibu's son. These 4 people need to go and look for a place and relax. If you ask me, they need to go and relax, while the husband and the wife sort each other and make sure they bring back peace in that marriage for the sake of the children, because the children may end up seeing this thing on social media. We don't know what will happen. We just pray that love continue to reign between them. Both of them need to come together and settle whatever it is and forgive each other. Total forgiveness. And if total forgiving, they need to forgive each other and let the past be past and move on. Mr. Ibu needs to stop picking calls and answering phone calls and stuff like that only when it's important. That is when he can receive call. But for now, I don't think he should be receiving call because he's just recovering. Only if it is something that can make him happy. Why? Why not? Let him watch and be happy. But for now, I think they should restrict him from receiving calls and talking on the phone, because that is my opinion. The rest of the people that is not there, the wife and the husband needs to come together and work as husband and wife for the sake of their children. And the rest of the 4 people I just mentioned, I need to clear off and stay off their business. They know how they started, and by the grace of God, everything will come back again the same way it's supposed to be. Because if you allow social media, Mr. Ibu, you are allowing wahala, because they will turn it, they will add a lot of Maggi, salt and chili. So you have to, that is my own opinion. Mr. Ibu needs to bring the wife and the children together and be happy again once more, because he needs to be happy right now. That is all that matters to him and to the family. So thank you all for watching me, and have a blessed day. Bye bye. Have a blessed Wednesday. Bye.